All right, I'm gonna put all the story together as far as when it comes to religion. I broke it. I can't believe it. You know what I mean? You know, an 11th grader. You know what I mean? And like we fam. You know what I mean? We fam like by I think um uh Julio or something like that. Like by marriage. But you know what I mean. Marty, and we still consider you as family. But I call myself on the same road because there was so much war between religion, and I wanted to figure it out. But I swear, it was like God kept on uh, making me these like I kept on finding these crazy finds. I kept on finding some crazy things, and things started like matching up, and then it made my search a lot more crazier. You know what I mean? And it's made my search a lot more better on the internet. And all right, in the Bible, all right, um, oh man, this is a crazy story. Oh man, we got tricked by the devil. Bow, I don't know who. All right, so all right, in the Bible, they built the Tower of Babel, where they confused languages. And when they confused languages, the guy Nimrod, that he hated God, right? He tried to kill God. And then when he tried to kill God, God sent him to the sun and somehow confused languages. Now, Nimrod had a wife. And when he had a wife, her name was Yahweh. And then she had some brother named Jehovah. But Yahweh and Jehovah is actually Baal. I am so whooped from that. And the thing is, I can prove it. It's crazy. The and the Trinity, in the Bible, is this 666. What music people use, football games, stuff like that. We're alone. We are actually alone. So many people, musicians like Eminem, so many people is with this Illuminati stuff. Illuminati must have made this Bible. Yeah, this is where I'm getting it, and I swear I could prove everything. I could puzzle it all together. You know what I mean? Where it makes sense. But yes, these are three different gods. This is the Trinity, but it was a secret. You know what I mean? It was a crazy secret that I was able to figure out. I was like, I was trying to puzzle things together. Like I wrote the whole Bible. The Bible did not um a match together, and I'm like, all right, what the hell is this? So you know what I mean. It didn't match anything. You know what I mean. It'll say one thing on one, and then it'll say something different somewhere else. So I'm like, what's going on? You know what I mean? You know, and then I'm trying to show people, you know, and I'm trying to be nice, and this is why you probably seen me, you know, so angry, or made a lot of videos, or you know what I mean. It wasn't because I know you're actually a spiritual person, that you believe in God, but you don't claim no type of, gang, in religion, you know what I mean? Because that's what it basically was. They were basically killing each other. And unfortunately, you know what I mean? That's why I became Muslim. Yes, Islam, Islam is actually, um, Islam is actually the first religion. The first, Jesus was actually Muslim, and I can prove it. It's crazy. It's in our hands. I could prove it that the guy Prophet Muhammad died at 63. I could prove it in our hands. So many proof with this Islam religion. So, I became Muslim. I always ignored Islam. I was a Muslim. You know what I mean? In '99, because I didn't see anything. I was like, it's just a religion. You know, you gotta have faith in it. It's just a book. You know what I mean? But it has miracles in USA. It it predicted things in the USA. It predicted so many things in the Quran. So unfair. And this couldn't be a coincidence. No way. Too many coincidences. I mean, the numbers of the Quran, how they match. You know what I mean? Oh, it's crazy, cuz. It's crazy. You know what I mean? I didn't want to believe it. And this is why the U.S., and this is why I'm starting to think we're so lonely. Because the U.S. is going over there and killing Muslims because they know they were the first religion. And this is why they're making Islam look so bad. Like 9/11, they blamed Islam for it because Islam was growing. And since Islam was growing, what they did is put the 9/11 on Islam, so it made them look bad. And I could even explain the 9/11, how that was even set up. Hillary Clinton is one of the worstest people. I got videos of her saying that she actually killed like innocent Muslims, caught red-handed. You know, I did on the same road to create some type of peace, but some odd reason, man, I found too much proof in Islam religion. Couldn't be a coincidence. Islam is no different from Christianity. But the great thing about Islam, you will get all the true stories that would make actual sense. They will tell you how to go away from demons. They will show you how to cure AIDS, cure cancer, stuff like that. This is, I can't believe I'm even making a video like this. Not at all. You know what I mean? And I only did it because I cared so much about my family. I cared so much about people. I wouldn't even call the news, if I didn't have any type of proof. I have all the proof. Allah, Islam's in the Bible. Before the English version. One second. Here it is. Alright. You see that circle? Arabic. See, in the Bible, God could mean anything. In Arabic, it's Elah, for God. You're talking about a God. But which God? There's so many gods. Now we found out that Yahweh is Baal. Then now who are we talking about? It's Allah. Allah is the only name. You know what I mean? I don't want to change. I don't care if people become atheists. I don't care if somebody worship their boyfriend or their dog or a tree or something. You could become a tree hugger. I don't care. You know what I mean? But do not worship Baal. I already got the proof on that. You know what I mean? And you're a spiritual person. You know what I mean? So yeah, I have so many proof inside this Bible that this guy Prophet Muhammad it is mentioned so many times in here. Who Islam follows. He was the last messenger. The last messenger. Uh, you know, but somehow, the Christian adopted, the Islam religion and made it into Christianity. Um, like, it wasn't actually even Jesus that died on the cross. It was a guy named uh, J- uh, um, Jonah or something like that. I don't have a clear memory. Judah. He had actually, what he did was, he um he did something bad to Jesus. And so what God did, see, we got to think, why would God put one of his favorite person on the cross to suffer? God won't do that. He's our all loving God, right? God wouldn't put him on the cross. So what God did before the cross, he took his whole body up, and then he made this guy Judah, whatever, which I can prove all this. Um, he made him look like Jesus, and then his followers were looking at him, and it looked like Jesus. Yes, it looked like Jesus, but God punished him. You know what I mean? And made him look like Jesus. It looked just like him. Yes, they were fooled. I'd be fooled too. I'd be like, oh yeah, that is Jesus. What are you talking about? Yeah, you ain't gonna tell me, oh, whatever, you know what I mean? I would have been fooled too. But that's just, when the Quran, I guess, when the Quran came, God actually explained that that wasn't Jesus. The Quran said that he took Jesus up, to heaven before the cross happened. You know what I mean? So that's the story. You know what I mean? And everything is starting to everything connected it to Islam. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I there was a lot of atheists, a lot of crimes going on with war. I just wanted to solve it. You know what I mean? Maybe, I could, do something really special for the world. You know what I mean? I didn't think I would be able to solve something like this. Listen, even the scholars of Islam are saying Yahweh is God, which is not. I actually, this is probably one video that was made out of the whole entire videos that it's ever made in the world. That's how much I searched. I fell asleep on keyboards. I hardly ate. Ilma, all my family, they know my family. You know what I mean? They can call them. They could call him what the Gordo, do all day. Oh, he was on that darn computer. Studying religion, you know, and that's what I did. Because when I had my accident, something crazy happened. Something opened my head up. You know what I mean? So, that's just the story. I became very intelligent. I could tell you about numbers, about your human body. I could tell you about how your baby was born from the Quran. You know what I mean? It's an amazing book. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not. You would love the book because it'll tell you how your baby was created. You know what I mean? And Christianity is blind with it because and no Christian would be able to answer any questions of what questions I have. I have tested them. I've been doing this on the same road for a very long time, and I've been asking questions for a very long time. Well, we don't know. Well, you're a scholar. Well, you're a big time person, but you don't have these answers for Muslims or anything. You know what I mean? How can you get three gods? You know what I mean? What are these dances that you guys are doing? You know what I mean? The Holy Spirit dances and stuff like that. Jesus did not do that. You know what I mean? That's kind of evil. I mean, I know you've seen it at church. You know what I mean? I've seen it at church. I was a Catholic. I was always trying to figure that out. I'm like, what are these people doing? And I was a Catholic. And you know what I mean? I never had to do that. You know what I mean? I never had to like dance like crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you the whole thing. I think what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the video on the proof that's bow first. So we close that. You know what I mean? Who's Yahweh is. The Bible is a watered down Satan book. You would have never known. But the thing is, I can explain the whole thing. It's just so much. 66 books. You know what I mean? First, I wrote the whole Bible. Doesn't even make sense. I wrote a song. It's that 66 book. And my family didn't even know what I was doing. They just know I was studying religion. You know what I mean? But they didn't know I got this far. Yeah. We've been scammed by the devil. And you know what? It would be ignorant of me of not even saying anything. I mean, why would I even keep my mouth shut? You know what I mean? This is why I'm going on the news on it. And to tell you the truth, I don't know if the news is on it. You know what I mean? So much, we're so alone that they could be involved too. They could mess around and kill me. Look at all these actors. Michael Jackson killed by Illuminati. All these actors, all these actors, so Prodigy from Mobb Deep. So all these actors and musicians died from Illuminati. Imagine if I go on the news. But you know what? This is just flesh. I think God would reward me for what I did. You know what I mean? I cannot give any other information, but Islam was the first religion. It was a religion of Jesus. In the Bible, he said, "Peace may be upon you." That's like Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. But they made it. You know what I mean? I already showed you. You know what I mean? It's in the beginning of the Bible. So this is John 3:16, the verse, that I'm showing you. I wanted to be sure before I wanted to make sure I had everything on lock. I could show you so many things, but that's the Allah symbol in the Bible, Holy Bible, before the English version. These are examples for what's inside here. And all this says God, God, God. All these examples All these languages right here, they got different languages. All of them, they say God. The only unique word is Allah. Only unique word. This makes Islam the #1 religion. And, cuz, I'm not lying. Ever since I became Muslim, prayers has been being answered. This is not just my only answers. You see all the sevens, right? This matched with all the sevens. That's $2,000 in cash or a computer. I didn't even ask for it. It's like every time I discovered something, it's like God was giving me some type of allowance. I had close to $1 million in clothes. I could prove it. My sister would tell you. I gave it basically all away. I still got tags and stuff down around here. You know what I mean? I have this fell in my lap. The first picture of the Wizard of Oz cost lots of money. You know what I mean? I've been getting showered with many things. It's like God was throwing things on my lap to work for Him, and I didn't ask for none of it. None of it. I didn't even didn't even worry about the money, or anything like that. But this video is like 20 minutes long. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make an explainer video, and I want you to share this, because we really need to know who we worshiping. This is why I named myself On the Same Road. If the proof was in Christianity, I would have been against Islam. If the proof was with the Catholics or the Jews, I would have been with them. Yeah, the proof was with Islam, and I could explain everything. I'm gonna make one of the most craziest videos ever. It might be a little long, but it'll be worth watching. The differences. I'll even give you the full story of the history. Oh man, if I could do it in Spanish and English. You know what I mean? But you understand English, too, because I got the story of all the Christians and the Muslims, back in like 1977. That's crazy. That's another thing that was crazy. All right, so when I was like, oh, I found everything I needed it. I was like, yes, I found everything. I was like, now I know who Yahweh is. I was like, let me go get like an old movie, like of the Christians and the Muslims. So I go find this movie, right? Because somebody told me there was a movie out between the Christians and the Muslims, the big argument, you know what I mean? And when I go find it, the year it was made was 1977. Guess who was born in 1977? You could even look at that. You could even look at it for yourself. I was born in 1977. This all couldn't be a coincidence. Love you guys. And whoever watched this video.